Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today I need to tell you there is a big announcement coming in a couple of weeks, and I need to prep you for the big announcement that's coming in a couple of weeks. You see, there is a live stream coming up for the Pokémon TCG, a Japanese live stream, which is very important, and it is going to be for the Osaka Champions League. And this is important because, well, Pokémon like doing announcements at Champions League. They're very big fans of doing announcements at Champions Leagues, and would you believe it, we've got one coming up in December. And just to be clear, no, I don't really realistically think there is a chance this doesn't happen. I would be absolutely stunned if this didn't happen. You see, the stream is going on the 21st and 22nd of December. And that basically, there is going to be a stream and all of that. You can see it on the screen. And basically, this represents a stream 1 month before the release of Battle Partners. Now, Battle Partners is not a set which has been officially revealed. If it had been officially revealed, then there wouldn't be a big reveal coming, because the big reveal would already have happened. That would be weird. But we can be pretty sure at this stage that Battle Partners is releasing on the 24th of January. And we know this because we've seen listings from reputable Japanese retailers, etc. The kind of listings that we've relied on in the past and have been very, very relevant and correct and, on the money. So we have this set coming up on the 24th of January, and we have a stream on the 21st and 22nd of December. Now, I cannot tell you for absolute certain, not for absolute certain, that it is going to be revealed on that stream, because I don't know. I'm not clairvoyant. I can't see in the future. I can, however, tell you that it is overwhelmingly likely that it is going to be revealed here, because basically Pokemon like revealing on these live streams. That's what they like doing. Time was they would do their big Friday reveals on the website. They don't do that anymore. They don't do the big Friday reveals, at least for new sets. The new sets are revealed invariably on these live streams. Well, they could do a Friday reveal between now and the Osaka Champions League. That's possible. But it doesn't fit with what they've been doing lately. We have a live stream exactly 5 weeks before the release of the set. I might have said 4 a second ago, but it's definitely 5. I've done my counting. I got my calendar up. I went through it all. We are talking about exactly 5 weeks before the release of the set. And what that means is that we basically have the full digital reveal, which comes out 1 week before the release of the set, 4 weeks after this live stream. So it's going to be a very condensed reveal schedule. They've basically got 4 weeks to reveal everything they want to reveal. And then 5 weeks after this stream, we are going to see the actual set just being out. It's just going to be out there. It's going to literally be released. So 4 weeks until the full reveal, 5 weeks until the release. Like I say, they could just reveal it as an old school Friday reveal on the website. They just don't tend to do that nowadays. And there's no way they can reveal it after the Osaka live stream, because the live stream, it's not actually 5 weeks, it's 4 weeks and 6 days and 4 weeks and 5 days before the actual reveal of the set, or the release of the set. So yeah, they kind of have to reveal it then. They can't really leave it any later, because if they leave it any later, things are going to get a little bit awkward. So I feel 100% confident that we are going to see the reveal of Battle Partners on the live stream. That is on the 21st and 22nd of December. That is at the Osaka Champions League. I am very sure that the set will be released on January the 24th, because you know what? That's what we've seen from multiple listings. It seems absolutely legit. It is going to be the next main set, partly because of what I'm going to tell you in a minute, and partly because we had Super Electric Breaker, which was Scarlet and Violet 8. Then we had Terrestrial Festival, which is Scarlet and Violet 8A. There isn't a Scarlet and Violet 8B, there's no B set, which would make sense here, so that means that this will be Scarlet and Violet 9, which, as I told you the other day, this will bring in the rotation. The day this set becomes legal in Japan, which for what it's worth will be the 24th of January, because in Japan, cards are legal when released, that will be the rotation. So I'm also expecting on the same day, because they did this last year as well, I am expecting that they will go, oh, and by the way, rotation is on the 24th when this set comes out. Not, again, 100% guaranteed, but incredibly likely. We know that when the first set of the year, set 1, set 5, set 9, etc. of the block, is released, they tend to rotate. So, yeah. Again, this seems incredibly likely. I suppose there's a tiny chance it doesn't happen, but remember last year the rotation happened on the 25th, 26th of January. Like the 25th was the last day of the old rotation, 26th was the first day of the new one, and that was with the release of Scarlet and Violet 5. So not only do I expect them to reveal this set on the Osaka livestream, I also expect them to reveal the rotation, which will be the release date of Battle Partners. And we know what Battle Partners is going to be in a very broad manner. Take a look at this rather lovely picture of Ends Reshiram and Ends Zoroark. They're going to be from Battle Partners. I feel extremely confident that these are going to be cards from Battle Partners, because where else would they be from? We have a set called Battle Partners. We have these cards that were revealed at the World Championships showing trainers and their partner Pokémon. I mean, come on. When we saw this reveal at Worlds, we were like, oh, cool, Owner's Pokémon are coming back. But we didn't really have any kind of context as to where and what set and all of that. But as soon as we saw the set named Battle Partners, it was like, well, obviously. We know these cards are coming. They were literally revealed at the World Championships. We know it shows trainers and the exact official phrase is partner Pokemon. So, yeah, we got Battle Partners, we got partner Pokemon coming back. This all just makes perfect sense. Obviously, if you have a look at the reveals we got at the World Championships, you will notice at the bottom left-hand corner where we should get set symbol, set number, all of that. There's just nothing. It's just completely blank. But that's obviously a very deliberate thing. They were hiding it from us. But this is going to be Battle Partners. Again, I am 99.9% sure this is true. I don't see any realistic way in which it would be anything different. So we already know quite a lot of the reveal. We know it's going to be January 24th. We know it's going to be called Battle Partners. We know it's going to be featuring the owner's Pokemon. And we know what a bunch of the owner's Pokemon are going to be. We don't know what their pack art is going to look like, although it's going to be trainers and their Pokemon, come on. And there's going to be plenty of other cards revealed which we haven't seen yet. But in terms of the broad strokes, we know what it's going to be. And I was kind of making plans. I've got a League Cup on the 21st of December that I was planning on going to. But I feel like covering this news on the 21st of December is going to be more important. And I am so sure that the reveal is coming on the 21st of December, that I might not even go to this League Cup. Because I am absolutely convinced that that is when we are going to see the reveal come down. With all of that borne in mind, what cards do we know about? What do we know about from this set? Well, we know about Ends Reshiram and the alternate art thereof, the illustration rare. So we know that illustration rares are carrying on, which is quite important because this is the start of year 3. Which is the start of a new year, and that's when they change things up in the Pokemon TCG. So the fact that they're keeping illustration rares is genuinely instructive, because if they were going to stop doing them, they would stop it at the start of a year, when the start of the year is Scarlet and Violet 1, 5, 9, etc. So we know they're coming, which is cool. And then Reshiram does 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Potential, we need to know more. We know that Ends Zoroark is looking absolutely full-on busted. It's literally got trade. Discard a card from your hand, draw 2. As a stage 1, 280 HP. It looks absolutely ridiculous. I expect this to be a top-tier card. And then for 2 energy, you can choose one of your benched Ends Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack, which is clearly ridiculous, because then, like, Ends Reshiram, 170 damage, nah, mate. It's not 4 energy, it's 0. Although do bear in mind that because we expect the rotation to come down with this, a card which we definitely want to use with Zoroark that we're not going to be able to is Dark Patch, because that is going to be rotated out, and it's going to happen like the same day. The day this Zoroark becomes legal is the day that we then go and rotate out this. It's a little bit sad, but never mind. We've got Lily's Clefairy EX, which is a nice little basic Pokemon that turns all of your opponent's Dragon Pokemon into being Psychic weak, which seems kind of fun. But also 20 more for each bench Pokemon, yours and your opponent's. The funny thing is, this is just the same attack that we've seen on the legendary beasts like Raikou since back in, like, Brilliant Stars. And then right as Brilliant Stars is rotating out, we get a Psychic version of it. It's the same attack. Like, literally, it's one coloured, one colourless, 20 plus 20 for each bench Pokemon, and, of course, it's got Rondo in the name. It's kind of cool, right? But also, don't sleep on this ability. This ability could be good for, well, any Dragon decks you might be trying to face down. So Lily's Clefairy EX looks kind of cool. And then we've got Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX. But remember, we had 2 N Pokemon. Or 2 N's Pokemon. And then we also had, 1 Lily's, but there's going to be more, and 1 Marnie's, but there's going to be more. The point is, the trainers that you're seeing here are not just going to have 1 Pokemon. I think we need to bear that in mind. Marnie's Grimmsnarl's got the ability Punk Up. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve it, you may search your deck for 5 basic Darkness Energy and attach them to your Marnie's Pokemon in any way you like. And then 2 energy, 180, 30, 20 your opponent's bench. The attack seems a bit underpowered given that you've got to evolve up into a stage 2. But do please bear in mind, this is going to be great energy acceleration for any Marnie's Pokemon we might get. I don't know which other Pokemon we are getting or anything along those lines. We have to wait and see. But I am telling you that this is a little bit spicy and a little bit interesting, and I've got my eye on this. So there we go. We know, essentially, the theme of the set, some of the cards from the set, the release date of the set. We know a lot, frankly, but there's going to be so much more coming. And you know the deal, I'm going to be watching the Osaka Champions League very closely. The moment there is news to share about this set, I'll be sharing it with you, because that's the kind of thing that I do. For now, I want to know your thoughts, your feelings, your predictions. I want to know which trainers you want to see with Pokemon, and I want to know which Pokemon you want to see them with. So let me know in the comment section, would ya? Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Evan Parker, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and is a very lovely person. So shout-outs to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.